Hello and welcome to Motivational Interviewing. My name is Sean Yeager. I am the instructor for this course and just want to take a few minutes to introduce myself and then also discuss Blackboard and the course a little bit before we jump into the learning plans. So, motivational interviewing is a form of communication that counselors, nurses, physicians, dentists, all sorts of professionals use to help people who are experiencing ambivalence to change. And so, one of the things that I've noticed recently in my career working in the field of corrections is that more and more of our contracts, more and more of the services that we provide are requiring employees to be trained in motivational interviewing because it's highly effective and very useful, and there's lots of research to back it up. And so this course was developed as a result of that in the hopes that learners will be trained in motivational interviewing and be more competitive when they reach the marketplace and interview with different professions. So the great thing about motivational interviewing is, like I said before, it can be applied across all kinds of different professions, and it can be used in your personal life as well. I am currently part of the Motivational Interviewing Network of Trainers, or also called the MENT. This organization kind of oversees trainers that train motivational interviewing. And so I recently attended the Train the New Trainers program. And so now I'm part of the MENT. And now I hope to be able to teach others about how to use motivational interviewing. So I'm very excited about this course. It's kind of the culmination of several months of finding content and figuring out the best way to present this course to everyone. So I hope you enjoy it and I hope you get a lot of useful information from it. So I've been in corrections for about 10 years. I started off after graduating college in the prison systems within Indiana and Illinois. I worked actually inside prisons as an AODA counselor and did that for several years, and then decided I wanted to work more in the community with people that were on supervision in the community. And so I became a probation officer in Illinois for a few different counties. And I did that for several years. My most recent position, I was able to work with street gang members that lived outside of Chicago. And so I had the opportunity to visit them in their homes and use motivational interviewing quite a bit to help hopefully move them towards the direction of leaving the life of the street gangs behind. And so now I work for Attic Correctional Services and I am a supervisor for the Wausau office. And so I have the ability now to use the experience that I've gained along the way to help teach and train my employees and learn from their experiences as well. So it's been a great journey, and I've been with Attic now for a little over 3 years, and I really enjoy it. So we'll just get into Blackboard now. If you're not familiar with Blackboard, that's okay, because this tutorial will help you with that. It's not very complicated. The main things you need to know is this navigation box over here on the left-hand side. When you first log into the course, you're going to be sent to the announcements page, and this is where you're going to start. And you're going to review the video, which is what you're doing now, read the introduction, any announcements that I feel are very important for you to know about the course or about particular assignments will be posted here. All right, moving along to the course information. This section is where you'll find the syllabus, so you want to make sure that you review the syllabus. It's very important that you understand the expectations of the course, that you understand how grading works. So all of that explained, as well as competencies that you'll gain from the course. All right, and then we have the grading here, and then the possible points for the course, and that's broken down by each learning plan. All right, this is a 2-credit course, and there are 9 learning plans here. So we'll get into more of the assignments when you get into the learning plan section. Each learning plan will contain a video explanation of what to expect in terms of the content that you'll be covering for that learning plan and the assignments as well. So there are 3 major assignments, I would say, and then um, another one at the very end. So you have 3 transcripts that you'll be working on over the course of the semester, and then a final paper at the end of the semester. There's also other assignments as well that we'll get into in the learning plan section as well. All right, so moving along then to the learning plan section. This is where you're going to find your learning plans. This is where you're going to find all of the content of the course. Now, if you're enrolled in the virtual college version, before you can start on the learning plans, you have to turn in your first academic assignment. And the first academic assignment is the plan for completion. And in order to access the plan for completion, you have to complete the syllabus quiz. And the syllabus quiz is just a 10-question quiz. You can take as many times as you want. It's not really a big deal, but there is important information that that you do need to know. And so, as long as you have your syllabus handy, you'll ace the syllabus quiz. Once you get 100% on the syllabus quiz, then the plan for completion will open up, and you'll have access to that. The plan for completion is basically your outline of how you're going to complete this course. Since this is a virtual college version, um, you don't have any deadlines other than the end of the semester to complete the assignments. So it's important for you to be organized and stay on task and kind of follow an outline of when you're going to turn assignments in. All right. So once you've completed those things, then you can move on to the learning plans. And like I said before, each learning plan is going to contain its own video with an explanation of the content and the expectations for that learning plan. So it's very important that you review the videos in each of the learning plans. I don't go into a long detailed lecture. The expectation is that you're going to read the chapters, and then I will cover some of the important points that I want to really drive home with you guys. And then explain the assignments for that learning plan as well. All right, then you also have the discussion board. So each learning plan has a discussion board that you're going to be expected to post. And for the virtual college version, you don't have to reply to other learners' responses. But for the regular online version, there are expectations of participating in a discussion with your peers. And so that will be explained too in the learning plan section as well. I need to add a Q&A section for this section. And if you have general questions about the course, you can post those in the Q&A section. Oftentimes I receive emails from learners that have general questions about the course, and so if I come across some of those, I will copy and paste those in the Q&A section without identifying you, and then that way I can answer that there so that everyone can benefit from the answer from that question. And of course, if you have specific questions about your particular performance or something other than general questions, then I'll be happy to talk to you on the phone or email you that. So each learning plan has its discussion board with it, and in those discussion boards we'll have directions on how to complete the assignment. So you want to make sure you read through everything and understand what the expectations are. All right, and then you'll have a section called My Grades, and this is where you can see how your performance is in the course based on the performance assessment tasks. And then your instructor's information is located here. My name is Sean Yeager again, and you can contact me by email, or my phone number is listed below. It's an Illinois area code. Like I said, I moved to Wisconsin probably about a little over 3 years ago. I just haven't changed the phone number yet. So if you feel free to email me if you don't feel comfortable calling that particular number. not a big deal. I respond either way. All right, so I think that should do it for this introduction. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or call me. I want everyone to be successful in this course. I think it's important information that everyone who's entering in human services field needs to have under their belt. It's very helpful when working with clients. So I hope all of you do very well, and I look forward to seeing you in the learning plan section.